That's not nothing.
80 to 85% of today's so-called Jewry, those who claim to be Jews in the world today, 80 to 85% of them are what is known as Ashkenazi Jews. And an Ashkenazi Jew is so named because he primarily descends from this guy in the Bible named Ashkenaz, which is clearly listed as one of the Gentile nations. Now, the reason for this is that there was a nation of people who were of Japheth, who were Europeans, white people, known as the Khazars. And in the 8th century after Christ, the whole nation of the Khazars turned unto Judaism. They converted to the religion of Judaism. Of course, it was a false, Christ-rejecting religion. And for a few hundred years, the empire of the Khazars was a power in Eastern Europe, and they followed the religion of Judaism. Now, 80 to 85% of today's so-called Jewry, those who claim to be Jews in the world today, 80 to 85% of them are what is known as Ashkenazi Jews. And an Ashkenazi Jew is so named because he primarily descends from this guy in the Bible.
Yeah, I'm gonna be very careful about talking about this one, but yeah. Y'all just look it up. Y'all look up Ashkenazi. They curl their hair. Their hair is not curly. They have to curl it. Why do they do that, y'all?
They also were not in some of the statistics. However, they also were not teetotalers and abolitionists who were opposed to any form of slavery at all. Jews participated in proportionate numbers in both slave trading and in slave owning, especially in some of the Caribbean islands. In fact, if you go to Suriname, they have a beautiful synagogue there that's been preserved with a sand floor and beautiful declarations. You'll also notice a lot of the street names are named after Jewish families that were prominent plantation owners there, but they owned slaves. And if you know anything about the slavery experience in the sugar plantations in Suriname and in Curacao, it was the most brutal, awful slavery you could imagine. Amputating limbs, working the slaves to death, not even bothering to feed them or care for them in any way, because they were cheap to just import more. I mean, it really was some of the worst experiences of slavery to be found, and in some of the statistics. However, they also...
We can't just act like this stuff didn't happen. Yeah.
Hey, Chuck. Hey, bro, I don't mean to run. I got to get up out of here.
All right, bro. I appreciate your time.
All right, man. You have a good rest of your night. Peace and love, bro.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Yeah, man. We can't act like this stuff never happened, We can't act like history doesn't matter. How we ended up where we are today is as a result of the things that happened yesterday. Okay, it's really simple. And to pretend that this stuff didn't happen is the reason why people don't understand what's going on today. It's the reason why we're so lost. All of us, on whatever side. This one, it says, Israel forcibly injected African immigrants with birth control. I can't.
Yeah. Just woke up.